What's up? This is DJ Luke taking another break from studio work to sit down and ask a few questions of Sacramento-based music artist T.A. Green. What's up?
All right. How you doing, brother?
It's great to have you on Break Time. You've been a guest on Happy Hour. We talked about a lot of your music career.
Yes,
this was
sir.
a little while back. You've been working on some new things. I've been
yeah.
working on mixes, so new stuff for my viewers and listeners to check out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. As you mentioned, got a new project in the works, gearing up to drop it or, what have you. Just working on the last little bit of, the music, as you know, because I'm
Yep.
sending you the files. So,
Well, that's one of the things I'm going to ask you about, but let's get straight to it. Want to kind of dig in. I got 6 questions and a word association.
yeah. Yeah, so what got me started doing music, I don't know, it's just I come from a very music-oriented family.
Okay.
It's just in our DNA, so I don't know, I just picked up on it as a child. I started writing songs at like 5 or
Nice.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some whack names, Terry T, Mac T, and all that
Stuff.
yeah, let me not cuss, but yeah. I just picked up on it, all my uncles, they were musically inclined, my grandfather, my father, my aunties, so it was just, it's embedded in me. It's in my DNA.
That is kind of a common thing. A lot of folks have music in their family, and it's good. Now, maybe your kids will pick up on it if they want to, but
I hope not.
well, maybe.
But,
well,
I have a daughter
whatever
who
extent.
loves music, she loves music like I do, but she doesn't do music.
But it's just having all that influence, and then maybe a couple artists that you kind of tried to emulate early on, at the very least. Like when you started recording music, were you like, okay, I like what this artist does, or somebody you listened to that was like kind of inspired you? Just throw out maybe an influence or two.
I would say, well, it's a lot of them, man. But I got to shout out Big Bro, Brother Lynch, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I studied his style from, forward to backwards. So, I got to say that he's one of the reasons why I'm as good as I am. Not to toot my own horn, but
I'm here to do that for him. Wait till this new project.
nah, I'm a toot my own
All of
horn.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, do it.
I'm
Do
great
it.
at what I do.
It's
you
fine
know what
to
I mean?
do it.
I'm great at what I do, and I credit, the greats that I study, the Brother Lynch Hungs, the Eminems, the Nas, Corrupt,
Nice.
these guys that I studied and, got my rhyming pattern down and everything. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Great ones to follow, and just think someday somebody might be like, man, my influence was T.A. Green.
Yeah.
Hey, I could see
probably
it.
never
I
say it,
could
but-
see it. They better.
As far as like the sound,
Say over the past couple decades, or like when you were listening to maybe what artists are doing now, something like, has it changed a lot?
Yeah,
I would
it definitely
say
has.
so.
Yeah, it definitely has.
What do you think's the biggest change that's taken place? Maybe sonically.
I say the internet, man. The internet, influence, So we're getting everything from everywhere, and
Yeah.
we're influenced by places that we're not from. So, and as much as I love my city, I feel like we tend to not inherit what's ours and maybe inherit other cities and styles and
An injection of other stuff that would never have been a sound here.
Right.
So like that kind
right,
of?
right. Because I remember a time
makes sense.
where Southside rappers sounded like Southside rappers. Now
Okay.
I can't tell where this guy is
Yeah.
from. You know what I mean? Or Northside rappers sounded like Northside rappers. Now it's like everybody makes the same music, so it's
Yeah, that's maybe not necessarily a bad thing, but it also, you're kind of alluding to, is it starts to kind of water down identities of different areas, and I know that sound, and that feels and sounds like this, and it starts all just kind of melding together.
Yeah, you know, it's a lack of you know, originality and respect for the culture and the craft, I feel, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's some good dudes out there that's really, you know, pushing the envelope, and I really like what they doing. You know what I mean? You know, Sacramento, man, we gonna stay with this, man. We gonna stay with the music.
Yes.
So, you know, give it some time. I pray and hope that it evolves into something, you know, great, man, and the city's finally on the map, you know, for what we do.
Looking forward to that time.
Me too. Wow.
Just name a couple that come to mind.
So many of them, man.
I'm sure they all do in whatever way because it's your art, but
Yeah.
some of those really powerful ones to you.
I'll say a while back I did one called Thankful. You know, it was I guess you can call it gospel rap. It was you know, just giving God the glory, you know, and you know, letting him know, you know, and the world know how much I appreciate, you know, what he's done for me, what he continues to do for me. There's another song that, you know, you just heard, you just, you know, did your thing on, but The Hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a powerful song, and you know, for now I want to, you know, from now on I want to use my voice to make change, man. You know, even if it's 2 people, 200 people, you know what I mean? I just want to make change and, you know, make sure that you know, we're not going down the slippery slope of violence and you know, treating our women bad and you know, glorifying, you know, being locked up, and you know what I mean? It's time for us to live, man.
That's
you know what I mean?
as we get a little older, especially when you have kids. I don't, but when different things like that, or maybe a close call with maybe like a close, almost like near death, and it just you want to start just being more positive because you're over the dumb stuff.
Well, you know, a lot of people,
to whatever extent,
a lot of people don't get to live. I'm 47. You know, I'll be 50 in 3 years. A lot of youngsters didn't get to live this long. You know what I mean?
True.
So, you know, it'd be, you know, it'd be like spitting in God's hand to, you know, continue on with, you know, the dumb stuff that I was once influenced by when I was young, you know? So like I said, you know, I just want to use my voice for peace, man, and change, and, you know, community, and, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Now, don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? I'm still on my hip-hop, you know what I mean?
Of course,
lyrical,
of course. You got
assassin stuff.
Gotcha.
Favorite collaborators, I like working with COS a lot.
Shout out COS.
Yeah,
Got to get him on this. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
travel to him. He's
Yeah.
always working at home instead of getting things done.
Yeah, that's my brother. Henny Holyfield, I love him because he's dope. Yeah, he's just dope. You know what I mean? He got a pen that's out of this world. You know what I mean? I appreciate his pen.
Always has.
As far as beat makers, Funk Beta, you know, he's
You've been working quite a bit with him over the years. Long.
About 20 years. You know, I feel like he's, I'm gonna say the dopest in the city. I mean, but that's my opinion. I may be biased, but
No, he's phenomenal, and he makes things that vibe with you. So other folks might not vibe with his beats,
Right,
but
right.
that's your guy. I dig
man,
it.
we
I
have a
dig it.
great chemistry, man, and I love his ear, and and Lynch Hung, of course. You know what I mean? We've sat down and done a couple little tracks together. I'm waiting to hear, you know, this one, but you know, we'll see what happens. But Yeah, as far as collaborators, man, that's I don't really collaborate with too many people, but you know, when I do, it's those people, you know.
And you've been on one of the Cali Fires. It's volume, was it 10, 11? It's been a few of them ago, and I think we worked really well on that. You fit the vibe of that beat I made for you. It worked. Yeah. And you're also on J Red the King album.
Oh yeah, shout out J Red, man.
That was the one that I like when he said, or I think he told me you were getting on it. I'm like, oh, huh?
Yeah, nah.
That piqued my interest.
Yeah, that dude, he eats, bro. He eats and he eats well. You know what I mean? And that's another dude that I appreciate. You know, his artistry. I appreciate his pen. I appreciate the fact that he's not lazy. He does the work. You know his.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You both do. That's why it works out.
Yeah, man.
All your collaborators you mentioned, they just get it done.
Right.
And they get it done with quality. It's not just quantity. It's never quantity, really.
Nah.
These are all steady, one after another.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So. Right now, like I said, I'm gearing up, you know, for the, you know, the TA Funk Beta album. And I got another one with COS. I'm very excited about that.
I've mixed a few of those so far. It's coming together nicely.
Yeah, man. Like, we do great work, man, you know, so. Other than that, man, yeah, I'm just gearing up for that. And, I don't know, man. I think I may take a hiatus after the 2. I'm not sure, but
you could, and just really push those.
Yeah.
And make sure that you're focusing and getting those things out there the best they can be, because you only have so much time in a day.
Yeah.
And if you're like, I'm gonna bang another one out and another, but you're not keeping the machine going.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
it could be a valuable thing to do. Step back for X amount of time and push them.
I kind of feel like it, but you know, nature itself won't allow me to do that, man. It's so embedded in my DNA, bro. I can't help it. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, make sure it's a short hiatus.
Yeah.
And then part of that is when these projects are done, I did in the past with. I think it was just a bunch of random songs. I'll play them on my radio show and blast them out to everybody and make sure. Yeah, so.
Yes, sir.
The hiatus doesn't need to be too long because you got people in your corner.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it gets tricky sometimes, man. You just need a break. You just need to pull back.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's not really the music. It's the politics that's involved with the music. You know what I mean? And that's the stuff that gets in the way.
That's a whole other conversation. We don't have time in a break time video to touch on all that.
We do not. Man, I just do. You know, it's just one of those things where you just, you know, you have to do it. You know,
probably lose some sleep.
Oh yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of sleep. You're gonna lose a lot of sleep, but you know, at the end of the day, it's well worth it, especially, you know, for the young one. You know what I mean? Like, that's the most important thing ever.
Well, yes.
You know, like, he didn't ask to be here, so, you know, it's not only my duty, but my obligation, you know, to take care of him and make sure he's, you know, he comes up right. And I got to be around, and I got to avoid, you know, things that, you know, cost me dearly. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah, so. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you just got to get up and do the work every single day, you know, and you know, you sleep when you're dead.
I love when people say that, because I'm like, then you're going to die sooner. Now, I of course, I get the concept. Just go. There might be a time that you can finally relax. Something blows up. You get money just coming in off of, and money creates time. If you go to work to make money, if that's handled, well, then you can have a lot of time to spend with family or make music just to make music.
You know, I mean, you know, everything has a season, man, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, money means nothing, man. It's a piece of paper that holds no value. You know what I mean? God provides, bro. And, you know, as long as you you know, strong in your faith, and everything will be just fine.
Ocean.
Peace.
There's something about, now, a lot of the folks that listen to stuff to fall asleep to, so many of them are the ocean waves. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things I fall asleep to. Ocean waves. I have this app where I can put in a distant ship horn and like the campfire on the beach, and I listen to that, and it's just sleep time.
I just like standing
peaceful.
before it and looking at it.
That too, just the beauty and the. It's powerful yet peaceful.
Yeah,
because it will come. A wave will come crash over you, but it's peaceful at the same time. It's I dig that. Saxophone.
Sound.
That's my main instrument.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see that one over there?
Yeah, I know.
That's probably, it's one of the more universal instruments. Piano and guitar, I think, being the main ones, but the sound that comes from, especially I play alto, but I kind of lean toward tenor, just that deeper register, it's just more full and depth to it. Yeah.
Respect, brother. Respect.
Chocolate milk.
Yuck.
No
Not
chocolate
at all.
milk.
Not at
Chocolate almond milk. You drink dairy?
all. Yeah, I do.
Just not chocolate milk. Oh, I love it.
I ain't gonna be able
Some of
to
that
do it.
Darigold brand, Safeway.
Yeah, nah.
All good. Kmart.
Kmart.
That's kind of touching on the memories. They've been gone a little while. Kmart, though, what first thing?
What was the ice creams they used to have? Or what was the ice creams they used to have at Kmart?
I don't know. I just know they had the little food court.
Yeah,
You go in there, but the ice cream, I don't know. But the food court, my grandparents took me in there. I'm like 7 or so, and I ended up puking on the tray right while we were eating there. So
Oh, damn.
that was my memory.
I know they used to have the little ice cream cone place. I don't
That was.
remember.
Are you thinking of Thrifty? They had the ice cream. They had it was 33 cents scoop, and I'd get like
Yeah.
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I might be, bro. I don't know. I ain't been to Kmart in so long.
I think they're all gone.
Oh yeah, they go.
I think the first thing I would think of is Transformers. I used to get my Transformers toys
Wow.
at Kmart. Yeah, yep. And before it became Target, it was Gemco. Gemco, that's going way back.
Yeah, I
way
remember
back
that.
because we're the same age.
Yeah.
I remember that, and then they sold them to Target. Roast beef.
Delicious.
I will agree with that.
Yeah.
Put some, what is that, Joe sauce, whatever on it?
Horse sauce.
Oh, yes. There we go. Batman.
Got them.
Okay. I was never a huge Batman fan. I was Superman.
Me neither. But
But, I mean, that's the city he protected. And
yeah, that's what I like about Batman. You know what I mean? The city he was from, and he rode for it. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
yeah.
California.
Home.
Yeah, it is home.
Yes,
There's
it
a lot of bad, quite a bit of good.
Yeah.
And where else can you go where you can ski one day, go to the ocean the next,
Right.
and go on a lake even the same day?
Yeah, I'm a California kid, man, and I'm gonna die in California like my daddy did. You know what I mean? They raise the price, I'm gonna just get more money. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Yeah.
Makes sense. A few more. Touchdown.
Touchdown. I don't know, dude.
You don't have a football team, or you don't watch?
Yeah, I do, but you want me to associate a word with that?
Yeah. First thing you think when you hear touchdown.
The package? No, yeah. You know the package touchdown? You know the pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first thought.
You ain't never heard of that? You know?
Yes.
The package?
Yes. I would have thought. See, when I hear that, I think George Kittle,
You know, somebody tell you like, touchdown. You know what I mean?
Toyota.
Camry. I love Toyota Camrys, by the way.
Toyota, see, those things will last forever. I have a 4Runner that is just probably in its infant stages, and I'm at almost 200,000 miles.
Bro.
It's going to last.
I just got a full tune-up on the Camry. that thing is running like a V6. Like I'm on the gas and that thing is just taking off, bro. Like I didn't even know it could do that, but yeah.
Friends.
Enemies.
So first thinking, well, some friends are enemies in disguise, and some friends will take a bullet for you to protect you from your enemies. Friends can mean a wide range of things.
Ain't no friends in this life, man.
You sure?
I'm positive.
They're family, the ones that are really good.
Ain't no friends in this life, bro. Ain't no friends. Not in this life. You may know some people and you may love them, think you love them, but ain't no friends in this life, bro. And it's never a sworn enemy, you know? It's always a friend.
That portion, yeah, but I have people I consider them family.
Yeah,
I've designated them as family.
Me too, but you know, when it all boils down to it at the end of the day, ain't no friends in this life. Everywhere, man. Facebook, Instagram, whatever streaming platform, TA Green. Just type
Capital
it in.
T, capital A, space Green.
Green. That's it. You know, it's everywhere. It's out there. You know, it's everywhere like air. So, you know what I mean? If you have a hard time finding it, call me.
What is the most recent music project that's been out?
Oh, Father Avenge Me.
There it is.
Yeah, Father Avenge Me. Yeah, I mean, you can go check it out if you want,
Yeah,
you know.
you'll find all the stuff, but
Yeah.
that's one of the most recent, or the most recent that's been out.
Well, then I dropped with Faith after that.
Okay,
And that was just a 3-song EP, but it was powerful. I thought it was.
that's
Pretty
what
dope.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go check these projects out, and we have new ones in the works.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to drop, man. You know what I mean?
We're working on it. We're close. A few
Yeah.
songs left to handle, a couple adjustments, final mastering on a few things.
Yeah, man. The world needs
It's
to.
there. It's
Yeah,
there.
man. The world needs to hear this particular album. You know, not because of me, but you know, my brother Funk Beta, man. They need to hear what he's capable of doing. You know what I mean? He's dope. You know what I mean? So, you know, hopefully that'll bring him, you know, more clientele. You know what I mean? Because I'm just chewing through those beats, and you know, they gonna hear it. I ain't lost a step, bro. I still got it. You know what I mean? Especially when I got a beta beat. So, you know,
Sounds great.
yeah, can't wait for that to drop.
So, gonna kind of wrap it up here.
Oh yeah.
T.A. Green, thank you for coming on Break Time.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
folks, just everybody that I interview, go check him out. It's a simple internet search. You probably are holding your phone or watching this on your phone. So T.A. Green, and look up all the past episodes, youtube.com/DJLoot916. Check out everybody I've interviewed. More to come. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Misguided admiration, yeah, that hate's a disguise. I can hear the love when you speak, I don't see no hate in your eyes. I'm taking in stride the hate you gave, it's what it takes to survive through all the fakeness and lies. Let's get a cape for this guy, the Superman, shoot his ass at him off the streets. Get a ball for me. The Wi-Fi is free, so you know your talk is cheap.